We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the lights.
For the 51, the right fielder.
First pitch on its way from
Ichiro
Verlander.
Suzuki.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number one. So striding forward now, Tony Gwynn. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Lays off 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here it is, the 3-0. Lifted down the line in left. Snyder sprinting after it, but he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
Line toward center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Man at second here with two away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Roberto.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Suzuki on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate, Duke Snyder.
The left
He'll
fielder.
get to take his first cuts here.
Snyder.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now at the plate, Alex Bonilla will swing it from the left side right here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still even at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he lays off here. Nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth.
Coming, here it is.
The first baseman.
Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gwynn looks up. It's out of here. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder, Tony.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Settling in now, Willie Mays. looking
Willie.
to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays. First
Leading
pitch
off
of the
for
at-bat
New York,
on its way.
the center fielder, Willie.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 7.
Stepping up now,
The
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
As the switch hitter takes
Lindor.
cuts left-handed here. Not in time as he steals second. Mays leads off second with nobody out. Bouncer up the middle. Bonilla fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box now, Brooks Robinson.
Batting 8. The catcher, number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Robinson.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bonilla is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping into the box, Nolan Ryan. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Mays is under it, and he makes the. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
Leading off
Set to
for
lead
the
off
Mets,
the home half
the
of the
third
second.
baseman,
And
Wade.
this is outside and a bit high.
Boggs.
1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. So 1-1. Popped him up. Hornsby is under it. 1 out. Striding in,
Batting
Pudge
8.
Rodriguez.
the catcher,
First
Eva.
delivery to him on the way.
Rodriguez.
In there, and it's 0-1. Pudge is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in this sport.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting
Digging
9.
in, Justin
The
Verlander.
pitcher,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Verlander.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1 and 2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be the
Leading
one to
off
greet
for the
Justin
51.
Verlander to start the
The
inning.
right fielder, Ichiro.
This is lifted out to left. Snyder is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in
Now
for his
at
second at-bat,
second base.
Roberto Alomar. He's 0
Roberto
for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's a base hit on the line. So coming to the plate, Tony Gwynn.
Now batting.
An RBI
Left
double
fielder,
is what he was credited
Tony.
with his first time around. Pitch out, nothing doing. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here's the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Runners off for second. To first. Reined in. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting.
Digging in,
Number 0.
Rogers Hornsby, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The relay. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Striding into the box, Roberto Alomar.
Leading
0
off
for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Roberto.
Sent out to
Alomar.
straightaway center field. Mays waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box
The
now,
left fielder,
Duke
number
Snyder.
4.
He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not
Snyder.
lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, shortstop, Allen.
Sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Frank
This is line to left.
Thomas.
Gwynn is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The
Into
right
the
fielder,
box,
number
Tony
19.
Gwynn. He's 0 for 1
Tony
after grounding out in his only trip to
Gwynn.
the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking
Now
fastball
batting,
for fear
center
that guys
fielder,
are just going to run their barrel
Really?
into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Now in the box, Wade Bogg. He popped out in his first
The
trip.
third baseman.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying
Wade
to drive the ball in the air, but he
Bogg.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now at the plate, Justin
Now
Verlander. 0 for 1
pitcher.
here in the early going.
Justin
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Verlander.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work. See it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in, Willie Mays. He reached on a
Leading off
single in his
for New
first
York.
try.
Lots
The
of
center
baseball left in this one as
Willie
we're still early on.
Mays.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor
the
comes into
shortstop.
this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lindor.
Ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here it comes on 1-1. Runners on the move for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Dig. In to try it again. Brooks Robinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. A tag for 1.
Your
Kenny
attention,
Lofton
please.
will be summoned off the bench
Pinch
here
hitter.
as he'll pinch hit with a
Kenny
runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Softly hit out to short. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So the lineup flips over and digging
right
in,
fielder.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Ichiro
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Mays is there and he'll make the... Raleigh Fingers answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Leading off for the Mets.
This one's
The
outside.
second baseman,
Quite a bit off the plate that
Roberto
time.
Alomar.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in.
Count is 2-1.
Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Digging in once again, Duke
The left
Snyder.
fielder, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first
Duke
offering. Now the
Snyder.
ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready to take his hacks again.
Now
Alex
batting,
Bonilla.
shortstop,
He'll look to follow up the two-run homer he
Bonilla.
launched over the wall last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The first baseman,
So now
number
it'll be the
35.
4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas.
Frank.
Comes in 1 for 2
Thomas.
with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners
The
at
right
the
fielder,
corners
number
here with
19.
1 away.
Tony.
Pitch taken
Win.
several inches below the zone, in fact.
First and third, you know.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Mays looks up. It's out of here. Ready for another shot now. Willie Mays.
The
Comes
center
in
fielder,
1 for
number
2 with that
24.
home run he hit earlier.
Really?
That last at-bat, that home run, that was
Hey.
a changeup that was away, that he went out and hooked it, he pulled it. So if I'm going to throw that changeup again, I might throw that thing on the inside part of the plate. This guy
Now
looks
batting,
like he has pretty
the
good
third
coverage
baseman,
on that outer
Ray.
third of the plate.
Ball.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1.
Line to shortstop. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar.
Leading
1 for
for the
2 on his
51.
line so far in the game.
The second baseman.
This one doesn't look good so
Roberto
far. Down by a
Alomar.
boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn.
Now
1
batting,
for 2 with an
left
RBI
fielder,
double back in the
Tony
first inning of this one.
Gwynn.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting,
Next will be the
Number
cleanup
0.
hitter, Rogers Hornsby, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. In there, a base hit. Josh Bell, the
Now
next to
batting,
hit. He's
the first
working on a
baseman,
1 for 2 game
Josh
so far.
Bell.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into it.
And a double steal try here. A bouncer to the left side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. To third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting,
At the
center
plate,
fielder,
Willie Mays.
Willie
They've got 2 already home in the
Mays.
inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So first and third with 1 away.
Now batting,
That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and
Francisco
perennial MVP candidate
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor. No balls and a strike to count. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Brooks
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
now pitching. Aroldis.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. 0-1 the count. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Mays. He tracks it down, and that Goose Gossage, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
For Brooklyn, the catcher.
Standing in, Pudge Rodriguez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Alomar is there for it. 1 down. Jason Giambi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is on the ground over to first. And tag, and he is out. Ready now, Roberto Alomar. He went deep last time up.
Alomar.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So
the left fielder, number 4. Goose.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Standing in,
now
Alex Bonilla. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank.
Number 35.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The right fielder, number 19.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Thomas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he misses again. Ball 4.
The center fielder,
number
number
24. Guys now that have reached base on ball. Set with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes?
And the center fielder is under it.
Your
Raleigh
attention,
Fingers
please.
takes over to start
Now
the 6th inning on.
Raleigh Fingers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fingers is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on. Balls.
The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Line towards center field. Mays patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, number 0.
In now, Rogers Hornsby. He singled his last time up. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The first baseman, number 55. Josh.
He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Wade Boggs.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman.
Here comes the
Wade
first pitch.
Boggs.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Billy
your
Wagner
attention,
takes over
please.
on the mound here with nobody
Now
out in
pitching.
the 6th inning.
Billy Wagner. Now
Matt
coming in
Williams
to pinch
is
hit.
going to come off the bench
Number
as
9.
he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.